So the spear weapon beta has just ended, and fortunately, I was able to extensively test quite a few of them. For today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Guardian Spear and discussing the viability as well as potential for this weapon. So, the Guardian Spear was largely regarded throughout the beta as a world versus world weapon. This is due to the fact that it is a hybrid mix between damage and healing, meaning that it doesn't actually fit perfectly into the DPS category due to the already great alternatives, and isn't quite an option for heal builds due to the fact that Guardian already has some of the best healing tools in the game. Not being able to heal yourself with the spear also hinders it severely in open world gameplay due to its nature, but despite all of this, the Guardian Spear still has found its way into the world for world scene and is making waves as one of the better zerging weapons. So what makes it so great? I think in order to realize how good the spear is for world play, we need to take a look at some of the builds it's able to slot into. For starters, Celestial Firebrand.
I've assembled all 5 special cards.
It's not possible! No one's ever been able to call him!
Exodia! Obliterate!
Now, as we all know, Selly builds have taken over World v World, and supports are no exception. When combined with the spear, Firebrands can still provide the same amount of support as before, but now they can deal even more damage while doing it. Spears 4 and 3 deal a really solid amount of damage while illuminated and provide boons to allies. Spear 5 is a very strong symbol that knocks back enemies and will automatically illuminate all of your skills regardless if you're standing in it or not, depending on if it's illuminated. And that's really what makes the spear so great, is that if you cast an illuminated spear 5, you're able to push in for a spike and have all of your spear abilities buffed up for a long duration. It really makes for a quick swap playstyle that extends all of your cooldowns to buff up allies, heal, and deal damage, and then swap over to your secondary set. And that leads me into my second build, Dragon Hunter. Dragon Hunter is able to become a powerhouse with the weapon set, gaining even better supportive capabilities while still being able to dish out tons of damage. Like seriously, support Dragon Hunter builds were already good, but having the spear just complements this playstyle even more. Even as a pure DPS build, you're gonna be providing boons and healing to your allies while swapping between spear and longbow, granting you that melee spike and ranged power. Even the auto attack supports this playstyle by having fast swings with cleave built in. I seriously had a ton of fun zerging with this weapon, and will be doing so when it comes to live. Now what about roaming? Well, roamers, I am proud to announce that the spear has some nasty burst. Precasting Spear 5 into a Shadow Step, then following up with Spears 3 into 2 will deal an insane amount of burst as they will be illuminated, and the explosion from Spear 3 will inflict blindness, while Helio Rush just shreds opponents for a ton of damage. The fast auto attacks from the spear really pair well with Willbender's virtues in the sense that you're able to benefit way more from them. Now the one major gripe that I do have with the weapon is that unfortunately it doesn't heal yourself. If this weapon actually had the ability to heal yourself, it would become much more viable in other game modes. For example, open world would feel way less clunky and much smoother while taking down packs of mobs due to the not having to scramble around for health or swap prematurely. This would also open the door for Heal Alacrity Willbender, a build that I personally enjoy. This build would shine as the faster auto attacks mixed with the boon spread is already a huge buff to that build, and all it needs is that small extra push with the self healing and it can get there. But that's pretty much wraps it up for me. Overall, the Guardian Spear was very fun and enjoyable to use. I wish I could say the same for the other spears, but that's a video for another time. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.